All right, for Unit 45, this is about questions. So we're still going to use the same rules that we have been using. You remember the three basic sentence structures. So you have subject plus be verb, and you have subject plus do verb, and then the third one, of course, you have your subject plus helping verb plus main verb. So this part is the basic of the question patterns. The easiest way to do that, we'll discuss number one and number three first. When you have I am, let's use another one like she is hungry. She is hungry. When you change this one to a question, since you have only one verb and it's a be verb, then you just have to transpose this one. You have to put the be verb first and then the subject, and then that's gonna be your question. So she is hungry. If you change this to if you change this one to a question form, then you say is she hungry? So you change this one and then you put a question mark. And then let's jump to number three. You have she is coming. So in this sentence, you have a helping verb and then you have a main verb. So what you have to do is to change the position of your helping verb and your subject, and then, of course, copy the rest of your sentence and put a question mark. So she is coming, changing this to a question, it will be like this. Is she coming? And then this one is going to be a question mark. So she is hungry. Is she hungry? She is coming. Is she coming? So for number one and number three, that's very easy. Now, if you have a sentence with only one verb and it's not a be verb, just like the usual example that we're using, she likes pizza. All right. So if you have only one verb and it's not a be verb, of course, remember you're gonna use do, does, did. But this time we're gonna put do, does, did at the beginning. Since this is he and likes is present, of course we're gonna use does. So you have does, and then make this one smaller, does he, and then this one it has to be base form because do verb plus base form. So this is does he like pizza, and then put the question mark. So it used to be he likes pizza. Question form, does he like pizza? Just remember to be careful again when it comes to the word have, because sometimes it's the main verb, sometimes it's a helping verb. So I have a car. Your verb here is have, and there's only one verb, and it's not a be verb. So when you change this to a question, you have to use do, does, did. So this is do because you're using I, and this is present. And then do plus base form. This is already a base form, so we don't need to change that anymore. Then put a question mark. So do I have a car? Or basically, if it's the other person asking, of course, then you say, do you have a car? And then this one, I have had a car. You have a helping verb and a main verb. So what you have to do is to change the position, right? So we're going to erase this one and then put it at the beginning of your sentence. So have, and then this one is I. Of course, we change it to you. So the question now is, have you had a car? There you go. Now, there are cases where in the question, the verb in the question is in negative. So what you have to do is to make the verb before your subject negative. So if you have why do you go there, this one, let's make a negative question is this one. Why don't you go there? So we make the verb before the subject negative. So we make it negative. So why don't you go there?